What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Inside Motherfucking 11. And real quick, man, I just want to drop a video on demonology and psychology, right? Because a lot of the times people don't realize that yesterday's demonology, as far as European medieval stuff and shit like that, it's been written up and shit. It's just another form of psychology. It's just another form of somebody being some type of like witch doctor, some type of like understanding of the mental world. Because a lot of the times people deal with natures within themselves that they don't know how to deal with once that nature overtakes them. And it's just really simple stuff like, in Christianity, they have the seven deadly sins. A lot of people might not know how to deal with their anger problems and shit like that. So the nature of wrath, what a demonologist may refer to as Satan or whatever, this person may suggest that, hey, from a psychological standpoint, mental, spiritual standpoint, this person is possessed by the energy of wrath, Satan. And they might just give it a different name and stuff like that. But you gotta understand that all these things, in some way, shape, or form, are pointing towards a psychological condition or something within a person that they may deal with. So a lot of the times, people say, okay, I gotta deal with my demons. Okay, well, what are these demons that a person is dealing with? Other than facets, subconscious faces of themselves that a person may have not confronted yet and shit like that, right? So when you talk about demons, when you talk about devil, when you talk about all these linguistical terms that are made up, that are created in demonology, as far as naming specific spirits, right? Naming specific energies, naming specific natures that a human being would deal with and stuff like that, right? That's why a lot of people gotta understand, like, a lot of this text stuff, you got to look at it, you got to understand the subjectivity behind it, because at the end of the day, everybody that made like a spiritual text, they're just talking about natures at the end of the day, in some way, shape, or form, right? So any of these books, he's talking about natures that people deal with. Even Buddha, the Book of Coming by Day and Night, or whatever it is that you choose to read, even like the Anunnaki records, etc., right? Just understand that when someone's talking about demonology, they're just talking about psychology. So they're just talking about, from a metaphysical perspective, what nature is a person dealing with. And demonology would be like kind of like the category old witchcraft doctor, ways of categorizing these things. So we have like modern day doctors and stuff like that, right? They recommend you a prescription based upon analyzing what you're going through. Same thing with the witch doctor back then. They would recommend you some type of prescription. They might give you like some type of spell, aka an affirmation for you to repeat so you can heal yourself internally and stuff like that. I'm not saying exactly that's what they do, and that's not what this video is about. But ultimately, it's just to say that, whatever name title they give nature, whether it's a demon name, right, is something that, you're going to be dealing with internally. So always keep that in mind when you're going through these, type of books and texts. Something spooky, it's always something going on inside of you.